Hey guys, this video is going to just show you basically some of the excursions we took on our most recent cruise out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. We explored some incredible islands, some of them that we'd seen before. St. Kitts, St. Maarten, St. Thomas, Antigua, and St. Lucia. From breathtaking viewpoints, beautiful beaches, local food, some scenic drives, unforgettable island experiences. We packed all that just into about 7 days. So in this video, we're sharing the excursions we chose in each port, what they were like, and whether we'd recommend them if you're planning a similar cruise. Let's jump in. After leaving San Juan, our first stop in the Caribbean was St. Thomas. Instead of booking an excursion, we grabbed a private taxi and headed over to Lindberg Bay Beach. It's a really quiet, relaxed beach and a great spot if you just want to swim and unwind for a few hours. There were a couple places to grab food, including a restaurant at Emerald Beach Resort right on the water. We rented a beach umbrella. It came with a couple of chairs, jumped in the crystal clear water, spent some time just enjoying the island. And of course, our son built a sand hippo that we officially named Harry. Honestly, Harry might have been the highlight of the beach day in St. Thomas.
After a relaxing beach day in St. Thomas, we woke up in St. Maarten. It's one of the easiest ports to explore right after you step off the ship. Right at the pier, you can hop on the water taxi that takes you straight over to the beach and the shopping area in Philipsburg. It's about $7 round trip per person and only takes a few minutes. We've actually done the side-by-side excursion over to Maho Beach before, where the airplanes land right over your head. It's really cool if you're into aviation. But honestly, if you plan on going over there, we'd probably just recommend taking a taxi or a bus instead of booking the full tour.
After we explored St. Maarten, we headed south towards the beautiful island of Antigua. We booked a scenic drive excursion through Princess, and it turned out to be a great way to see a lot of the island in a short amount of time. The views along the coastline were absolutely beautiful. At one point, we had a clear view of Montserrat in the distance, which was really cool to see. They said you could actually take a boat ride over there if you wanted to. The excursion finished with some beach time at Turner's Beach in St. Mary. And while we were walking along the shore, we found about a dozen massive conch shells. They were huge. Me and my son were just swimming in the water, and I felt one underneath my feet. Reached down and picked it up and was shocked to see how big it was. Definitely a fun surprise and a great way to have a free souvenir.
This is the smallest one we found, but we kept this one because our son said it was, what was it? The most beautiful?
Unique white, huh?
Yes. Our next stop brought us to St. Kitts, where we booked another excursion through Princess to explore the island. The excursion started with a scenic drive over the mountains and down toward Cockleshell Beach. Now, we did have a little excitement along the way when our van had a blowout. Thankfully, we were almost to the beach, so it didn't slow us down too much. That was a first for us. Before heading down, we stopped at Timothy Hill, which has one of the most incredible views in the Caribbean. From that spot, you can actually see both the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea at the same time. Once we got to Cockleshell Beach, we rented a jet ski and had an absolute blast out on the water. The beach sits right next to the Park Hyatt, and the views of Nevis from there are amazing.
Our final stop, St. Lucia. We've actually visited St. Lucia a few times before. It's one of our favorite islands in the Caribbean. If it's your first visit, we highly recommend either the 4x4 Jeep tour out to the waterfalls or taking a catamaran down the coast to see the Pitons in Marigot Bay. Both are incredible excursions. Both of those we've actually done through the cruise line, through Royal, actually, for those two. Since this was our last stop on the cruise and we've been here before, we decided to take it a little slower and spend most of the day enjoying the ship. The pools and hot tubs were pretty much hard to beat. We did hop off briefly to walk around the shops at the pier before heading back aboard for sailing away.
Hey, Rhett, what were your favorite things about this cruise?
Well, I liked going to the beach and swimming, and I liked that I found this shell.
And where did you get this one?
I got it in Antigua. I also like the Discovery Kids
Club?
club.
On the boat?
On the boat.
Yeah.
Ship. Whatever.
I like this is one of my favorite souvenirs that I got on the trip.
It's really pretty.